live in three, two, one. Yo, what is up? It's your boys from Better Things to Do back at it again with another quarantine edition podcast. Is your boy Jay Z Prods, aka Champurrado Papi underscore. You got your boy Big Booty Yuli on Twitter, right?
No, actually, I, that hasn't been my name for a long time. It's actually still King Yuli, but I want to make it Big Booty Yuli.
Okay.
So in the future, it will be Big Booty Yuli. So we'll keep it
So this whole time it's been false advertisement.
there. Pretty
I,
much.
I'm Jay Z Prods on Instagram, and then no soul double underscore also on Instagram. Welcome back to another podcast, and here we go. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What you guys up to?
I am currently suffering from a stomach ache.
Oh yeah, I had asked you about what you were eating, and it was all over the place.
It was, and then like my stomach felt like, yeah, bro, what the heck are you like feeding me? Because then like immediately after, I was like, ooh. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to know real quick, I had grilled chicken from yesterday, some leftovers spaghetti, but calabazas. What's that in English? Squash,
Squash.
some squash. Made it to spaghettis. Some collard greens, but paisa style, with some eggs in there. And
What is
then
spice and stuff?
I don't know, cause I was like, "Wait, mom, what are these?" And they're like, "Oh, I forgot what they're called." But I was like, it tastes like collard greens. Um, but they had like eggs in there, so I was like, all right, if you put eggs in anything, it's probably like Mexican style somehow. But it was good. And then a tostada of chicken salad. So it was like literally random ass stuff on a plate, and then my stomach felt
It
it.
was like at the end of the holidays when you have all these leftover food and you're just
Mm-hmm.
fixing yourself plates of like pie and turkey.
Pretty much. Well, I went to the buffet and just got like a little some of everything. I went to the Chinese food place. I went
Yeah.
to the Italian place. I went to the Mexican place. And just got
Yeah,
random
see,
stuff.
like one buffet I could never. I my parents used to love going to it, but it just I'd always complain about it. It was hometown buffet.
Don't disrespect. Put some respect
Here,
on his name.
I'm about to disrespect hometown buffet. Everything to me tasted like frozen food,
Really?
and then I came to find out that hometown buffet was a it's kind of like a grocery outlet where it's all the leftover food from a lot of different places.
What the heck?
I
I did
w
not know this.
that's what a worker told me. That some stuff was like
Mm-hmm.
frozen stuff that was left over from markets, and other stuff was like shit that didn't sell.
What?
And that's what a worker told me. I never verified it if it was true or not, but if a worker that like, that is a cook tells you that, like
Most likely.
it might be
Yeah.
true. So
Dang.
ever since then, and I was very young when he told me that, I never liked hometown buffet.
Then my cousin worked there too as a server, and like, he never like mentioned or told us anything about that. So either he didn't know or what.
Yeah.
Cause we used to be a big hometown. Like every time we would go, like, all right, let's go Costco like every month, whatever, to do our grocery shopping.
Mhm.
We will always go to hometown first because they're right there, the ones we live next to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go to hometown, eat our breakfast. I get the mac and cheese always. I get the pizza. I get the
For breakfast?
yeah. But then I'll get eggs. I'll get some potatoes, like the little squares. But like it was the mac and cheese and the pizza. That's like literally, it was like to die for. And then potentially the ice cream after, ooh, and the chocolate milk. Oh, I miss dairy.
Who's
Only.
dairy?
The homie dairy, dude.
You are lactose.
Oh,
I am lactose. I miss it, dude. Oh, chocolate milk. I haven't had a good chocolate milk in like Oh, and forever.
Well, there's pills for that, no, where you can pop a
Yeah,
pill like 30 minutes before.
yeah. It's just I'm lazy and I haven't do it. I think the
MDMA,
last
correct?
was that.
MDMA, I think is the name of the pill.
I thought it was
I don't
oxy.
know.
That was
Cocaine.
that was my understanding.
It's
Dang.
just your mom comes in. Tómalo. This is
Your mom walks in with like the styrofoam cups of lean. She's like, hey. See, like, do are okay. So like people who consume lean, are they healthy individuals? Because
no,
you couldn't possibly get sick, could you?
no, but you could become too healthy, which I think what happens with cough syrup.
Yeah, because don't you want a little bacteria
Pretty
in your
sure that's what it
body?
is. Watch. I have it around here.
You got lean?
Uh, I mean, you could use this with lean.
No
Make
way.
lean with this.
No way. You got lean?
Oh, okay.
See what I did?
This was my mom got it. This was right before Vegas. I got really
Oh,
sick
right.
prior to Vegas,
Yeah, yeah.
and I had like Terraflu
Mhm.
somewhere in the afternoon. I knocked out. I woke up like around 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was like, you know what? My mom got cough syrup. I might as well just try that out. Try to kick this like whatever I got before I go to Vegas because I was the one driving. So I didn't want to be driving sick. So I was just trying to get healthy as soon as possible. So I took 2 shots of
Dang.
went
You
back
filled it all
went
the way
back.
up?
Yeah, dude, like it's like a shot.
Wait, do you do
I
the
didn't think.
syringe?
What do
Ooh,
you
it
think I
comes
am,
with
a
the cup.
dog?
I don't know.
I'm
I
a
always like the
dog.
syringe for some reason.
Syringe.
I
Ther-
I
always
like
like
to
the
myself.
syringes.
I'm like,
Theraflu is some dark arts because it works in mysterious ways. I'm pretty sure it's not mysterious ways, it's just the active ingredient, but it's very fucking
oh,
good.
it. Yeah, yeah, because like they just discontinued it for a while because you can make like drugs out of it.
Oh, really?
So they
The lean.
discontinued it, and then they like
Oh.
tooled the recipe. You can do that, but it's less effective.
That's why I got asked for my ID when I bought it. I bought it at CVS, I think, and they asked me for my ID, and I was like, really?
Yeah. At Target, all like Nyquils and like medicines like that, we always have to ID them. No.
Interesting.
So I took 2 shots of this. I was like, how bad could I wasn't even thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I'm gonna go to sleep anyway. I'm gonna sleep it off. But I was high as I was so loaded, dude.
Litty
Like
titties.
I was litty till like around I went in at 6 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
I was lit till like 10.
Oh, damn.
And
I was
when did you
legit like
take it the day before?
I took it like at 2 or 3 in the morning that same day.
Oh, okay.
So 2 3 in the morning, went to bed for a few more hours and got up to work. It had not worn off yet.
Oof.
Mm.
So I was legit like all like that whole morning. I was like, I feel super weird. I feel dizzy. I can't focus. Like what is happening?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then that's when I realized that the serum was strong.
Dang.
I was legit high.
So it seems like it lasted about like 10 hours, or not 10 hours, about 8 hours, right? Like the usual sleep cycle.
Yes.
Oh, I just went dark. You guys keep
Oh,
going.
yeah. So I have a homie in the industry.
Hmm.
Told me it was Prometh or if there's Prometh like that.
Promethazine, I believe.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Prometheus.
I'm
Prometheus.
pretty sure that's not it.
Yeah, because I told
Sounds
him I
about
got
it.
sick. Sick. He's like,
Wait,
bro, why didn't
so
you tell me?
lean is basically the cough syrup, and then when you want to make it some dirty Sprite, you get Sprite and you just mix it, right? And that's like
Is
the
that
bad
not
lean.
lean?
Oh, I thought lean was just the syrup.
No, that's just cough syrup.
Okay, so cough syrup plus Sprite is lean.
And Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher.
I don't know what the Jolly Ranchers do, but I just know that it goes in it.
Maybe just give it some flavor,
Flavor,
pizzazz.
maybe.
A little, it's like garnishing it.
I guess so, because I've seen videos where they have like a the big liter bottles of Sprite,
And they're just
and they'll throw in like a bottle of cough syrup and some Jolly
dang.
Ranchers, and they'll shake it up and then start pouring it.
Yeah. Oh, I can really feel the throat just cause like Sprite, especially if it's like the McDonald's Sprite, that like burns your neck,
So
like your throat.
you're gonna make your scissor with McDonald's Sprite.
If you want to hit it hard, then yeah, you have to.
You're you're gonna go to McDonald's, a large soda, a large Sprite,
And just
nothing else,
nothing else.
and then right then and there pour the cough syrup and the Jolly Ranchers,
Mhm.
shake it up, put the lid on, and be on your merry way.
Be litty titty. It's like
All
Drake.
the
If you guys remember, Drake was at a basketball game, and he was sitting front row, and then they caught him on the celebrity cam, and he was caught pouring like lean, I guess, into his cup, and he was just like,
I don't remember that.
I've seen that one, yeah.
"That could be me at McDonald's, just minding my business."
Yeah, McDonald's, Coke, and Sprite,
It's hard.
it's so much different. It's
I
like
think
it's so crispy.
I think it's
It
because
probably
they
has
don't wash
lean
the
already
machine.
in it.
That's what I was gonna say, because they don't wash the machine. They don't wash the nozzles, so then you get a little extra, like
That's the secret.
it burns
It's
your throat.
already scissored.
I'm telling you.
That's how you get litty. That's why you crave going to Mickey D's at 2 in the morning.
And then, speaking of Mickey D's, conspiracy theory that the ice cream machine never working is usually always working. It's just that they didn't clean it properly. So they say, yeah, it's not working at the moment because they're either cleaning it or they don't want to clean it or they forgot to clean it.
Unpopular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I've gotten ice cream at Mickey D's, I've never gotten that answer that machine isn't working.
Oh, really? It's just like we don't
Never
have
gotten that.
I've only gotten it once, and when it happened, I felt so offended.
it.
I was like,
Yeah.
When they're like, the McDonald's ice cream is always broken. What McDonald's are y'all going at?
I don't know.
Experience that.
Cause even the one right here by us, that one like for a while it was like always broken. And then when my sister worked at McDonald's, she was saying like, yeah, it's just because we didn't clean it like last night, so we say it's not working at the moment.
So it's kind of like at the grocery store when they're like, do you have these in the back? And you're like, nah, just because
Nah.
you don't want to go look for it.
Pretty much.
Or you walk to the back room and you just like stall for a little bit
Yeah,
and then come
yeah,
back
yeah,
out and be
yeah.
like, nah, I couldn't find it.
Yes. Dude, I love doing that to you.
Now the people who listen to this will know the insider secrets.
Oh,
This
another
is how
one
the
is when they call and they're like, "Hey, we want," or like right now, a hot thing is that everyone wants Nintendo Switches. So they're like, "Hey, do you have any Nintendo Switches in stock?" And I was like, "Oh, give me a second, so I can double check." Put it on hold. Wait like 5 seconds. Yeah, I checked in the back. Yeah, it looks like we didn't receive some this morning. Sorry about that. Psh, hang up. That easy. Mostly just because I
You like-
know they're already not in, so like I
Mhm.
don't have to go on the check. But most of the time, the guests just want you to go in the back. Like even if we don't have it for sure, they just want you to see you walk in the back. Cause I had a guest tell the manager on me that I was like rude and not helping them just because.
no, they don't want you. They don't want to just see you go to the back. They think you are actually looking. It's not the fact that you just walk through those doors and they're magically okay.
Mhm.
It's because you walk through
No,
those.
but you don't know that.
It's right.
You don't know that.
It's because you walk through the door and you're giving them the illusion of like, oh yeah, he did go look. This worker is down for his customers and he went to the back and got shit done. When in
Yeah.
reality, what you guys are saying is that you guys cross the magic doors. You guys probably scroll on Twitter for a little bit, and then you guys are like, oh yeah, we're gonna have it.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that
exactly
that
how it works.
Yeah, but that is only when we know like the item is for sure like not in stock. Like we already know this knowledge. But the guests like, come on, like, are you sure? Can you just look for me? Because they think somehow if I, because with the guest that like told on me, he wanted like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like action figure. He was a collector. So on our devices, it says that we have zero on the floor, zero in the back, and zero on hand. And on hand means like it's somewhere in the store, but we don't have it. So it says 000. So like there's nothing. He's like, come on, come. Can you go in the back? I know you keep stuff in the back. I was like, I mean, there's no location in the back for me to go search. Like, it's not possible for me to go in the back and search because there's nowhere these are located in the back. It's like, come on, can you just do it for me? I know you guys keep them hiding and stuff. So I was like, sir, like, if I walk in the back, like, I'm just gonna walk and come back because there's nothing like I could do. Like, there's nothing in the back. Our devices clearly say 000, and you saw nothing on the floor. There's none in the store. So then I guess he left. I'm mad. Told the manager like, yeah, your employee didn't want to help me. I was unsatisfied. Blah blah blah. And then a week later, that same guest came and like the same bullshit is like, yeah, do you have them in stock now? I checked. Like now we don't have them. It's like, oh come on, bro, can you check in the back? So they just really just want you because they think we keep them hidden and stuff. Especially the collectors, the Hot Wheel collectors, the Funko Pops, the action figure ones. Those guys are annoying because they want you. Those are the ones I'm really talking about. That they just want you to like walk in the back and just look, even if like they're not gonna get the answer they want, but like they just want to see you like walk in the back because they think somehow it's gonna
Yeah, that's all
magically
you need.
appear. Yeah. So now ever since that guy, I'm just like annoyed now. So I'm like, I'm gonna just walk. Like, even before they tell me if we have him, now what I do is just like, yeah, let me check in the back. And most of the time they might be on the floor, so I just, yeah. Oh, actually they were right here this whole time. Yeah, some guys.
Or they'll be like, if you don't have them at all, you don't have them in the background. When will you get them delivered?
Ooh, that's a.
Um, and being at the store that I was working at, it's an outlet.
Hmm.
Even though the name of the store is Grocery Outlet,
Hmm.
people don't realize it's an outlet.
Yeah. Can you explain
Meaning,
what an outlet is?
it's 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 basically a hometown buffet version of a grocery store. All the shit that nobody else wants anymore, we take it
Hmm.
and we sell it.
It's all the stuff that's close to expiring, right?
And close to expiring, like the marketing isn't there anymore. Like for example, um, Batman versus Superman cereal. Pretty much anytime before the and like about 2 weeks after the movie, that cereal's irrelevant.
Hmm.
But it's still good for like another year.
Hmm.
Walmart isn't going to keep selling that shit. They're going to be selling the next new product.
True.
But then they have pallets and pallets and pallets of the cereal. So then our store buys it like
I'm cheap.
half or less the price,
Hmm.
an eighth of the price. If a box normally costs like $3, they buy 50 cents,
It's pretty good
and then they
deals.
sell it for $1. Like shit like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good
And
deals.
it's like since it's an outlet store, there's always different stuff.
Hmm.
You can't guarantee anything. You don't give rent check. You
Yep.
don't know if we're getting it.
Yep.
So it's a lot of, oh, will you get this? When will you get this? Your guess is as
Movies.
good as mine, bro. We
Yep.
may never get it again.
Hmm.
We might get it like in all I can get 2 days, and I didn't see it. And even if we do have it, I guarantee it'll make because the warehouse is all.
Even if you guys do get it, it has to pass through the workers first.
Yes,
True.
because if it's good shit, it ain't leaving the back room.
True.
We had like these big ass like how big could they have been? What is this 28 ounces? it had to be like around 30 or 60 ounce bottles of cold brew coffee from Starbucks for $1.
Mm,
Oh, we had it was at Target too. I know which one.
Um,
those are bomb.
it was like $1 or 50 for $1, something
Dang.
ridiculous like that. And they never made it to the.
Those are usually like $6, no?
Yeah, at Target like almost 7.
Yeah, so the customers never saw it.
Dang.
The
Yeah.
employees took them all.
I believe that's what happened at the 99-cent store too. Like when Amala used to work there, sometimes she'd come home with like certain like hot ticket items that I was like, "Wait, you guys sell this?" And she'll be like, "No, we just like we keep it in the back." And I'll be like, "Ah, cool."
You
That's
would
kind
either
of
buy it, you would buy it before the store opened, or
yeah.
after closing.
Even now with the Rona, I remember there's some. I might have been like the superior that someone like took a picture or video, and they're already lined up to before the store opened, and they're recording like the employees inside like buying stuff, and the people were getting mad at them at the store because they were like, "Oh yeah, your employees are buying all the stuff, and like before us, it's gonna run out, and it's not fair." But
No, it's
then
bullshit
the
No,
because
yeah,
yeah,
we're
it's
they're the
BS.
workers.
Yeah, because then
yes,
when do they get their turn?
exactly. So at Target, some of them have been like saving. So if there's like Clorox wipes or something like that come off from the truck, they like save it in the back, and then like during their break, they'll come to me because like I'm like close to the back my register. So then they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy this real quick. Can you like keep it down here?" And they like I'll keep them under the register. So I'll help the workers for sure always before some
Yeah,
guests.
if it was like say for example like eggs or
Hmm.
beans, rice, stuff like that. We would normally have if we bought during the day,
Hmm.
we would just cut out the barcode
Mm,
or just get the number from the barcode
right, right, right.
and just be like, "Hey, I need 2 of these," and they're just like,
And just take them.
"Right, cool,
I already have them in the back.
yep."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or I would buy them first if it's like canned beans and rice or something like that. I would just buy them first thing in the morning, put them in my car. They're already
Yes, you're good to go.
they're already good to go.
Oh,
So when I leave,
speaking
it's
of
all good.
canned beans, um, I bought some. Well, we did a market run and we grabbed whatever we could find. It was some canned beans with tomato sauce,
Ooh.
and they were delicious.
Make a chili. Ooh.
They were really good. I forget what the brand was called, but it was like $1.
Bush's baked bean. It
No,
sounds like that.
no, it was like it almost seemed like a Shasta kind of brand, Shasta Tucola,
Yeah.
like an
Shasta bean,
off-brand, yeah, Shasta beans.
Did
And
it?
Kroger beans, because Kroger makes
hey, Kroger's legit though. You can't hate on
Kroger
Kroger.
Kroger like makes soda, chips, diapers, pens, lighters, and car insurance.
And then he counts you in your dreams.
Wait, car insurance.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if there was
Oh,
Kroger insurance.
oh, I was like, wait, what for real? I
Yeah,
And
would.
then
dude.
after,
When you check out, you they're like their receipts. They're like, "Do you want to for Kroger insurance instead of a credit card?"
and then after, when they deny you, they go haunt you in your dreams. See what I did there?
All right, guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for this. That was a bad joke.
I
Freddy
had to.
Kroeger.
It's Poot Kroger
Ah, I didn't get the joke. Oh, it completely went over my.
for
Freddy
intellectuals only. Poot. It was Poot Kroger.
Now, if you would
Kroeger.
have said Poot Kroger, then I probably would have gotten
Dang.
Freddy Kroger, but he has like a fedora, an Aeropostale sweater. He doesn't have the finger knife. He just has
Pencils.
like like no, he has like his brand pens, Kroger brand pens. He's like, "You want insurance, bitch?" You know, like that. He's still selling the insurance though.
I want Kroger to have like an accent, like a
What
like
kind of
a
accent? What would he have?
those intellectual accents. Like, ah, yes, then if you do you want your insurance, bitch?
You
One of
mean
those.
British?
British?
Is it British?
British?
It's just like the old
Well,
times how they used to talk when they're like the generalized like smart person. He always had that voice, you know.
I don't necessarily know what you're referring to.
I think he means the generic smart person.
Yeah, the generic smart person. Ah, yes. Let's see. For
See
today, we're
for
gonna
see
one
for
of
me, a
those.
generic smart person is something like uh hello, my name is Stephen Hawking, and I'm an astrophysicist. Right?
That's a,
That's like just computer talking.
I guess.
'Cause he's the
But I'm
smartest guy.
talking. I'm talking.
Would not the smartest voice?
True. Speaking of smart voices, um, someone posted like a picture on Twitter about Einstein, Albert Einstein, and now he was teaching like a
Is
class
he
at
canceled?
hopefully not. He's dead.
Oh,
Dang, he's really
he
canceled.
canceled.
He dead there. But it was a picture of him like teaching a class at a university, and the timestamp was 1946. And then someone commented was like, "Damn, bro, I keep thinking this fool's like from the 1700s," and that's how I think of him too. I think like he was like a philosopher or like a genius from like back in the day, but he was like in the 1900s.
Yeah, dude, he was part of World War II.
Yeah, it's just like I forget part of like
He's the guy. He's the guy who figured out basically how to make nukes, right?
mhm.
Yes, I think. And I
Yeah.
think Oppenheimer was the one who like either he was a nuke or an atomic bomb. He was one of the two.
Yeah, I think he did
Oppenheimer.
the atom. I think he was the
Was
one
he
that
atom
split the
bomb?
atom. Yeah.
The bottoms. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
Oh,
crazy.
he's the one that had the quote that I have become death, destroyer of worlds, right?
I think so.
Maybe.
He's like my passion burns white hot intensity of 1,000 suns. Pretty sure he
Literally,
said that too.
Literally.
literally.
He was
Oh
just
god.
describing his love to a nuke.
Speaking of other smart people, did you guys hear about Elon Muscular today?
Who?
Hey, that's my favorite brand of cologne, Elon Musk.
That musky sound. Elon Muscular
Yeah,
System. Did you guys hear about him? Why he's
why he's relevant.
we
Well,
should
what
do
you
that
put this on?
as a segment on each podcast. Yuli's hot relevant topics. We'll find a better name.
Okay,
But
continue.
or
Okay.
super hot fire topics.
Can it be Yuli's hot topic? You come back with like a bunch of piercings and like, colored hair,
I'm just
really
there.
tight, really tight, tighter clothes.
I could try. Once I could get the fit, I'll make it happen. Every time we make a transition, and then all of a sudden I'm in the fit. Ooh,
Because you're already pretty. The clothes is already.
really.
That quarantine 15. You're
Listen,
getting fat.
I already had the freshman 15, the sophomore 15, the junior 15, the senior 15, the post college 15, and now the Corona 15, bro. It ain't fair.
Yeah, you have the post high school 250.
Pretty much. Nah, I haven't even. I haven't
Pretty
touched.
much.
Cause look, I think I hit this weight, but then every time I go check my weight, like I'm not that as far as I was from like once like high
Now,
school.
do you have both feet on the scale?
Of course. And
Or are
then
you holding on to something?
I'm carrying my dogs on me. Have some weighted ankles. Or
You
my
need
ankles are
weighted ankles.
like my ankles are like glass, so they're probably that's the lightest part of my body.
Nearly couldn't play basketball.
Unfortunately.
Yuli can barely walk, let alone play basketball. You can ask that Chihuahua crossing.
Hey, we don't mention his name. He who
What
cannot
is
be mentioned.
it?
That Chihuahua. But
Wait,
anyways,
so
uh,
what about
Elon muscular system. So he's in the news today because he just had a kid.
A baby?
would you call
Yeah.
him
So
his little musketeer?
maybe. Sorry. I just love good old dad jokes.
I hate
So anyway,
this.
so someone on Twitter, so like Elon replied to some random tweet, and then someone replied to him, news on the baby, because he was pregnant with his baby. Him and his wife. If do you guys know who his wife is?
Grimes, right?
Is
Yeah,
Musician?
yeah.
is wait, what is that a real name?
It's like her stage name, Grimes, but her real name, I don't know exactly what her real name is. But she's like an artist. She's a music artist. Grimes.
I saw Grimes, and I was
Yeah, yeah.
just,
Um, and then people who don't know her, she's already kind of like out there. Her music is like hella, like very weird, very like campy, very like out there. So now she's married to Elon Muscular, who is already like a weird ass dude, smart dude, always weird people. So they're pregnant. Someone tweets at him news on the baby, and he replies back a few hours away. Mom and the baby are all good, so everyone's like, ooh, maybe they finally had it. So then someone says, we need the name, we literally need it. So he responds with the name of what they call the baby. And this fool posts X A E A dash 12 Musk.
That has to be some sort of like smart person. What is it? Anagram? Is that what it is?
like like what?
Like
Who?
encrypted like message?
Like
I would have gone with like binary Musk or something.
thank you. But
Still
yeah,
nerdy enough.
yeah, like make it nerdy, but like this fool went
He
outer
just
space.
Yeah, dude, he just like named his kid coordinates.
Exactly. He named
Like
them.
my kid will be 32 longitude and 46 latitude.
But yeah, X A E. I don't even know what to call that.
Xavier, maybe?
Uh, I don't know. But then with the dash 12, like he is this robot. The kid is a robot.
It's probably just the barcode.
Yeah, the one and the two can look like
It's
an
the
R.
it's the UPC on the back of his neck.
The one and the two can look
Oh,
like
the
an
serial
R.
number.
Really? I don't. I wouldn't see it.
Yeah,
So anyway.
it's like one, two makes like completes the R. Xavier, maybe?
Oh, I guess I kind of see it now.
What if they see that name, all these conspiracy theories as to what the name means, and
mhm.
the whole time he just like his baby's just named Ted.
So look at
Ted
so
Musk,
that's
and that's it.
yeah. So what would be cool would be if he tells people, oh yeah, like someone asks, what's the name of your kid? He says the XAEA-12 Musk. But between him and his wife, like it's just a regular name, like Ted or whatever.
Jose.
But just to troll the world, because Elon's like kind of trolly if you really think about it. Just because like what he did last week, when he talked about, yeah, I think the Tesla stocks are too high.
And
He
then they
just
all
tweeted that,
plummeted.
and then they all crashed. Like this fool's a troll.
No, I think they hid the name with some basic encryption,
Yeah.
and they want people to just figure it out.
Okay. So then, someone tweets at him, "Is it a boy or girl?" He confirms it's a boy. And then someone says that they want to see a picture of him, and then he posts a picture of the baby. Look at how this fool looks.
Is that a real baby?
Yeah, so that's the actual baby, but then like I'm
Doesn't look
assuming he
real.
put
Here,
he put but
let
just looking at it, it looks kind of fake off.
let me pull it
Yeah,
up so people can see the baby.
Yeah.
This is
Like
what the
the
baby
one
looks like.
the one with the tattoos looks like a doll.
Yeah,
Right.
it does.
It might be the filter,
The
but
one
yeah,
he's holding, the one he's holding looks like a real baby.
yeah.
Oh, some nerd is already like dissecting what the name
Yeah.
could be.
Really? Where?
I guess it's like the next one under the baby.
Oh no. So that's So after Jack, if you want, you are you showing the picture of Elon with the baby?
Yeah, Elon holding the baby.
Oh yeah. So that's baby X AE 8-12.
I'm trying to
No,
find out what what Noah's talking about some.
The
it's a
Grimes one.
yeah. It's the other picture I sent.
Okay, wait,
Um.
the Grimes one.
Okay. So the Grimes screenshot I sent you guys is actual Grimes. That's her what she sent.
Is it the video?
No.
No, it's
It's
just
on.
a picture.
It's a picture.
It's just like a tweet from
I sent it on the
saying
Discord. It's also on the DM if you want.
saying like what each part.
It's right under the DM. So she tweeted out not too long ago, 3 hours ago. So on this day of we're recording this, this
On
happened this
this
morning.
day.
So this morning, or they had the kid, and then just 3 hours ago from the time we're recording this, she tweeted out this. So the X. So the X in the name stands for the unknown variable, which is like in any formula, you're trying to find X because it's unknown, right? The AE, my Alvin spelling of AI, and then in parentheses she puts love and or artificial intelligence. So I guess that's supposed to stand for AI, but in Alvish, which is um AL in Alv's language.
Okay.
Okay, so X AI. So keep that in your head. So maybe this could help us like spell out the real name, or maybe
I,
if this. So
well, I
X.
mean the name is obvious.
Someone put like, pero cómo se pronuncia? Well, how do you pronounce it? And someone replied Pepe.
It is so. Would you pronounce it the unknown variable? My Elvin spelling of AI, love
AI.
and or artificial intelligence, precursor to SR-7, our favorite aircraft. No weapons, no defense, just speed, great. That's kind of like a long ass thing to say to just be like, "Hey, bro." That seems kind of. I have to go with the Pepe.
Yeah, just keep it Pepe.
Pepe Musk.
Okay. Yeah.
Oof.
So then it's X, the unknown variable, AI or the AE, which is AI in Alvish. So then the A-12 is the precursor to the SR-17, which I guess is an aircraft. But it doesn't. It's not like a pew 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 aircraft. It's more of a just like, oh yeah, look at me go. It's a fast type of aircraft. She says great in battle, but non-violent. So I guess that part of the name they named it after their favorite war aircraft. And then,
All the only thing I see is this kid being bullied mercilessly his whole life.
but his dad and his mom is muscular and Grimes. So I don't even think he's gonna be in school
He's gonna get bullied by Elon.
for sure. Maybe
His
by
dad's gonna
Twitter.
bully him by
Elon
Twitter, definitely.
for sure by Twitter. And then the A at the end of the name, she says it's Archangel, her favorite song. But I need to find out how
What's
she
the
pronounces it.
what's
That's
the
like
metal rat?
maybe
What is that? Is that the name of the song? No, it's what the
Archangel.
metal rat.
Um, I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It
So out of all the celebrity baby names, is this one like at the top of like outgoing out weirdness?
I'm trying to
yes.
I'm trying to figure out, well, like, What this means.
Well, I'm glad that there's people in the world who will take the time to decipher
Yeah. See, I I
because
I think they're just trolling, which is awesome.
Well,
I mean
Elon Musk
whether
is the
it's
meme lord.
Yes.
He is the king god of memes.
So,
sure,
so
but I
now
mean
speaking of
like
memes, all the memes from this has been chef kiss, because everyone's posting like it. So this tweet I'm looking at, Elon Musk and his son X AIA-12 having a heart to heart, and it's like a video or TikTok of like a guy making robot noises, and then Elon responding to him. So everyone's saying that the baby's either like an alien or is a robot, and then the memes are just they're so good.
I feel like that's funnier than Elon Musk meme. It's at this
Elon
point
Musk,
I don't care what his name means.
right? Is
And
all
I
the
find
memes.
it funnier what other people
Yes,
not even interpret. It's just make fun. I don't care what his kid's name. I'm not gonna meet Elon Musk.
true. Yeah, this
Damn.
baby's gonna be. He's gonna be. If Elon's out here like perfecting electric vehicles and going to space in like some record time, what is this kid like? What is he gonna do?
Hopefully, he gets his daddy's brain.
He's gonna be a manager at some grocery store.
Oof.
And then what isn't that what always happens? It's always like this one like super successful like parent and then the kids
But he's gonna be the best damn manager you've ever seen.
that I'm not denying.
Someone. Wait, let me DM you this yuck so you can show the people.
You control the people.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good meme.
Biafras.
It's not that good.
You don't see it?
I
I see it.
Can you show the people?
Yeah, I'm currently show them your meme.
your hilarious meme.
That's a good one.
It's okay. You've had better memes. But
A-X-A-A-I-A-12 at the club on his 21st birthday. And it's the Mr. Crab. That's a good one.
See, but what if he grows up and like just wants to be a carpenter?
The let him
Like
be.
wants nothing to do with technology because you like grew up with it and grew to resent technology and advancements.
ooh, maybe he is gonna be the destroyer of worlds.
Ooh, we didn't even think of that part. You're right.
Either that or he's just gonna make music like his mama. I've
Yeah, so
listened
Or
he
he,
I've
so
listened to some of her music and it's like it's out there.
it's out there. So he could either like be hella smart, this crazy like tech guy, or he could go like be this music like crazy avant-garde type person, or he meshes them together, maybe makes a new instrument.
or could do neither,
That too.
which is probably where I would put my money. Is that he's neither going to be a tech guy nor a music guy. He's going to go into like law. He's going to be a politician. It's going to be something
Ooh.
like it'll like both of the parents seem like if you grew up in that environment, it's kind of one of those things you grow to resent. You'll be like, man, I was around technology, weird noises all life. I hate it. I want to be away from it. I just want to be in a nice quiet desk in a
Yeah.
cubicle with all I hear is keyboard sounds.
That sounds like death to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like I mean, there's people out there that enjoy their office job, but to me personally, I could not. I could never.
But
My
isn't that what you technically do? And
You
playing
sit in your
computer
car.
games?
Oh.
Yes, but that's a whole different thing though, because one is just number crunching, and the other one is like interacting with a whole different environment.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, like, say it's like Warcraft, all numbers and shit, like clicking on a mouse, pressing. It sounds. I mean,
No,
I'm. It's not like fucking the same thing, but from the outside looking in, I see the similar.
it could be. I see why you would think that, but me as a person on the inside on both ends of the spectrum, where I've gotten to see both, it's a completely different thing, and one will decimate your soul, and the other one will nourish it, if depending on the type of person you are.
What type of game you play?
Yeah,
Interesting.
but yeah, I'm interested in seeing the continuation of the memes that they're gonna keep making of this kid,
Oh
because
yeah, definitely.
that's a I mean I didn't expect anything less from Elon Musk and Grimes.
True.
They, especially Elon, is very trolly.
The
So
most.
I'm gonna keep tracking the development of this meme.
Yeah, this like set of memes from this meme, I guess. Um, have been good. Like all of them that I've seen, like are actually all pretty funny. Like it hasn't been like that since like when was the last time? All the SpongeBob ones, like almost every SpongeBob meme has always been funny.
I'll probably skip this meme. Find it all more interesting.
Oof.
Fair
I don't
enough.
get it. It's as weird as Grimes' music. Eh, not for- The
I,
SpongeBob ones are elite, but
Always.
nah, I'm not vibing with any of these movies.
I've seen some funny ones. I'm kind of with you. It's not like gold comedy. It's just more of like a big troll more than anything.
Yeah, it's the ones I've seen are just computer based or just random noises.
Wait a
And I'm like,
minute.
eh. I find the Debbie Ryan meme to be funnier than it's not even that great, but it's better than the Elon.
Oh wait, conspiracy theory. You know how the government released the information about aliens,
Yeah.
UFOs,
Is that
and
where the kid came
now
from?
and now they debuted the first alien born kid. Conspiracy.
Where's the conspiracy?
That Elon and Grimes had an alien baby, and now but not
Wouldn't
a lot of
would
people
they
are
would
freaking
they
out.
would they have adopted it?
Or maybe it came out of Grimes.
So she was impregnated by an alien. That's
Yeah,
your conspiracy theory.
they laid the eggs in there
Is she the modern day Virgin Mary?
for the alien version.
Would it be like a chest burster from Aliens?
Maybe, or comes out the hooter. Ah,
The Hooters or the Boots, my friend?
the cooter.
Oh, I
Sorry.
guess.
Is that allowed?
I don't know.
Yes.
I've always hated
it,
that word.
it came out the cooter. That's how I pictured you saying it.
It's such it's such an aggressive word.
I feel violated
Yes.
hearing that word.
I'll hit you in the cooter.
No, thank you.
There was a coach, a football coach named Jim Bob Cooter.
Oh,
That was his name.
He must
rest in
have had a
peace.
tremendous childhood.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Jim Bob. I'll just call you by your last name,
Jim
Cooter.
Bob. Oh.
Cooter.
Jim Bob Cooter.
And we'll just call you JB. There it is.
Yeah,
JB.
Good
like
thing it wasn't. Good thing it wasn't Bob Jim Cooter, because then it would be BJ. He
BJ
just wouldn't
oh.
win.
Cooter.
He just wouldn't. BJ Cooter, like he just wouldn't win.
True. He would stay taking L's left and right.
Jim Bob
And
to
he
the ear.
and he coached for the Detroit Lions, so he indeed caught all those out.
No. Haha. Those are
Because the Lions suck.
some shots.
Rest in peace, the homies. When do you guys think sports are gonna come back?
Next week.
Mm,
Well, Korean baseball's already back.
saw that.
They're playing Korean baseball. The UFC has a fight card this.
Oh, that's right. It's
Oh,
coming up, huh? I want to buy it.
It's this Saturday. It's this Saturday, I think.
buy
Ah,
it
This
and live
Saturday or
stream
next
it.
Saturday.
Buy it and live stream it on Discord.
maybe y'all gonna have to shoot me like
Well,
$10.
we'll hit up Dana White. Be like, you want to be part of
But the things to do podcast
the
sponsor
Twitch
us
the Twitch stream?
Ooh.
and do a fight companion.
Ooh.
What else is
Ooh.
happening?
Speaking of fight companions, so my dad gave me the news today. You know how I talked about they're gonna discern my room and they were gonna make a room outside by my pool. I mentioned it to you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of fight companion, they're gonna. So my dad came in today. He was like, "All right, listen up. How would you feel about if your room was like this way? So you know how my room is a square,
It's
and
not a square.
It's a rectangle.
It's very
okay.
rectangular.
Okay, so you know how rectangle is, right? So you're like, all right, how would you feel like if your room that we're building outside was like this size? So kind of like halfway. It'll be a little longer. Like I mean, I wouldn't really mind as long as I have a bed, I could fit my desk, all this and that. It's like okay, cool. Cause I know a guy or a place
Who knew this
that
guy?
who knew this guy, who knew this guy, who knew his brother, who they sell you know at Home Depot the little sheds they have already built. So I guess it's one of those, but bigger. So
They're
he's like,
gonna throw
yeah,
you in a shed?
they're just gonna throw me in the shed. You believe that,
Ah,
bro?
they're
First
not
they're
gonna
taking me out of my room. I don't know.
they're not gonna
Hopefully it is.
insulate it or anything. It's just gonna be
Better
like
be,
it's just
because
Hey,
whatever
bro.
whatever comes with whatever amenities and furniture come with the shed is what's gonna be in it.
Hey,
ugh,
bro. I think they're trying to throw hints at you.
what to leave
Yeah.
to get out. I'm waiting for you guys. Whenever you're trying to move out, I'm ready, bro. I already know. I got the hit from my friend.
He's like, you started in a room, and then they threw you. They sent you to the garage, and then they cut the garage in half, and then now they're gonna cut that garage in half and throw you in a shed.
In the shed, dude. And then he was like, "All right, but like, listen, cause like once we fix the garage, cause what he's planning on doing is to make the garage kind of like into a condo-ish type thing, where it's like it has everything. It has a bedroom, but it has a kitchen and a sink, like in the restroom. So he wants to like rent it out to people. So it's like, yeah. So like, I mean, the shed in the back is not gonna be there for long, so we have to make something that we could like get rid of later. So then after we're done building this room, you could like at least move back in here. So like, what do you think about if we just get a shed? I was like, well, I mean that's kind of small. He's like, no, but in Fontana, there's a place that they make them bigger, so it's like an outdoor like type thing. I'm just like, just tell me you want me gone or to move out, and I'll make me
Dude, your
suffer.
your balcony is basically a pool, dude. If anything, you're in luxury.
Well, that's what I told him after. He was like, all right, because he was planning on getting rid of the shed after they built it, after they finished the garage. And I have, because that thing is just supposed to be temporary. But I was like, nah, keep it. So then when you sell the house, you tear down the room, or just keep it back there, but kind of make it into like an outdoor like bar type thing, or like a little hut where we could have like the French doors that open up like that. Maybe put a bar in there, so then you have a poolside bar, a little while you're chilling in the pool. And then when we sell the house, that's like a whole nother like thing that like we could put as like yeah, make some big bucks. So
So you're gonna live in a bar?
maybe
In a soon-to-be bar.
as soon to be.
Ah,
So
it's
a
gonna be it's
potential
it's
hut,
gonna be a it's gonna be like a speakeasy.
pretty much.
It's gonna be a bar.
He's gonna be in the underground.
Ooh, what would you call this speakeasy?
The Love Shack.
Radio Shack?
What?
Call it Radio Shack.
The Love Shack.
The love. What
The
kind of
Love
love?
Hut. The Love Hut.
See,
See
after
the shack or the hut? Problem.
The
Love.
Hut.
after when when your dad wants to throw another hint at you, he's gonna be like, "Hey, pal, how do you feel about a sleeping bag?"
Oh my
You
god.
like the front. You like the front yard,
You've always liked that. Remember when you
right?
used to play when you were a kid?
I used to when we had camp here, I would like sleep in the backyard.
Hey, but then you gotta be like, hey, if you're gonna kick me out, then let me do my own time.
Yeah. Actually.
Tell them I lost a lot of money because of that, and you're still
Actually.
gonna kick me out?
Actually.
We can
Good.
have the better things to do gaming house soon.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for you guys. Cuando sea. Just let me know. I got money saved up. We just find the right location. You guys down to move to Texas?
Texas,
Everything's bigger in Texas, dude. We could have a 3-story mansion for the price of like the same one here. Woo!
big true.
There's briskets in Texas. Ooh,
But do they have
cowboy.
Is there
but do they
is there
have
Korean
Korean
barbecue?
barbecue? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, me and Noah are on the same wavelength.
I'm pretty sure. Imagine Korean barbecue, but with like Texas style briskets.
No, 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 no.
Ooh.
It's
Then
different
that's
cuts of
Texas
meat.
barbecue.
It's
That's
different cuts of meat.
TBBQ.
Yeah,
Imagine making carne asada with like a New York strip. You can't.
It's not the
that
same,
would be fancy.
No,
Gourmet.
but it's not carne asada.
That's carne
no.
asada a la.
A la
It's
what?
a la fancy.
Carne asada a la bougie.
A la bouche. Yeah, dude.
See, but
Something
like
like that.
the
I just
thing,
have a different
I don't
lifestyle.
see. The thing is, I don't trust Yuli without. I need Yuli sources cited, and I need the proper. I need the what's it called? The works cited page. Whenever he tells me something,
Mm.
Got it.
because he'll say something so confident. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They have it. They have it. And then we go, and it's like we can't find it, and he's like, I thought they had it, and he looks it up, and it's like, oh no, they don't have it. And I'm like, no, you said we did.
They have it
Like your room.
they have it in Texas, but like in China.
In China, Texas.
Yeah,
Dang, dude. Exposed.
leaked.
I'm sorry. It's like my trust has
I don't
has
know.
been
I
destroyed.
mean, from what is in the world, like all the crazy stuff that's in the world, like why would it be so weird or not real that there's a Korean barbecue in Texas? Like
See, but
how
if
not unimaginable is that or realistic?
How many Koreans live in Texas?
Who would have thought they would live in California? Korea's all the way over there.
Yeah,
Why?
but California is
it's
also
the
on the West Coast.
it's the first stop.
So then how the hell are there Mexicans in like New York? Why they go all the way that way when California's right here?
Because they don't like the heat.
No, pues there we go.
And Texas is more heat than anything else.
But they got meats, so Korean barbecue is all about the meats.
I
I'm
thought
telling you.
Arby's was all about the meats.
Ooh, some Arby's in there.
I've had Arby's once and it was gross.
Eh,
I did not have a good
Uh,
experience at Arby's.
I don't think I've actually ever ate there. I'm
I
capping.
I've had it once, but it was. But I think I didn't get the right thing. I have to try a place like 2 or 3 times.
Arby's.
I have a
Because who
buddy.
knows if that first time wasn't off. There's only one place that I was like, nah, I'm not coming back here after one try.
Never again.
I have,
Sushi Loco.
oh yeah, you had a bad experience there. But
Uh,
I have a homie who lives in Tennessee, and he's like, you gotta get some Arby's. And I was like, what do you recommend? He's like, you gotta get the barbecue pulled pork. And I went. I am a pulled pork guy with a nice slaw, a little bit of
He likes
mustard,
his pork pulled.
and the right buns. I'm a
Mm.
I'm a sucker for pulled pork sandwiches.
Ooh, yes.
However, this Arby's sandwich was atrocious.
Ooh,
It
that's a
was
big word.
it was not it, Chief. I gotta bust out the $5 words to describe how bad the sandwich was.
Damn.
The barbecue was too many B's, not enough Q's.
Mm.
Um, the bun was dry. The coleslaw was too vinegary.
Yeah.
Vinegary. I like mine a little more sweet, a little on the
Mayonnaise.
sweeter side.
Yeah.
And then the pulled pork was dry. It was just
Oh,
a bad experience.
oh no.
But that's one thing if you know how everyone has like their specialty dish, like whenever people go to parties, they know like, oh, Yuli brings like the badass potato salad, and like Noé brings like the bomb ass chili. I would like to figure out the dark arts of pulled pork.
Mm. It's all
And
about roasting them like all day, or smoking them. Sorry,
yeah,
smoking them all day. So then after just slow smoke them all 24 hours. By the end of the night, you just like comes off the bone, like it pulls off like easily with a fork.
yeah, yeah. I
Just bury it like the Hawaiian.
See, that's gonna be my favorite part when we live together, because like we love like meat and like food. So like I'm gonna be barbecuing all day, every day, just
Will
trying
we
random.
invest in a smoker
I wouldn't imagine not.
I'd be down.
with some nice mesquite?
Yeah, just try out like random recipes.
A
Ooh,
a nice like grill, the
ooh.
a nice a nice pellet grill, and a nice smoker.
Hmm.
That'd be it.
And then there's a YouTuber I watch that like makes just food pretty much, and he has like kind of like the comal I have for that we make the tacos, the plancha.
Mm.
But just imagine like a round one, kind of like a kitchen island, but a round thing, and it's like hella thick. And I guess it's all whatever that material is, the metal or whatever. But it's just a big ass circular like plancha, pretty much. And I kind of
Is
want
that
one of those because he cooks everything on
Oh,
there.
like the ones at
it?
Mongolian barbecue, right?
Uh, yes, exactly, actually, exactly that. But it's just a little smaller, so not the big ass huge ones they have. But he cooks everything on there. He cooks like all the veggies. Like if he's making a burger, he cooks all that. If he's making like some type of soup or like sauce or something, he just cooks, puts a pan on top of that. That
It's
seems like
that guy. It's the guy who's like cooking while smiling and staring at the camera.
I hate that guy. Every time I
Hate
see him
that
on
guy.
Instagram, ugh!
I hate him. Yeah.
And then like he like I can just imagine the bloopers. He's like trying to grab the next ingredient, but he's like missing the whole time. But he's like not letting go of the sight.
I'm like, stop looking. Stop it.
This was the happiest whoever just.
Him and his
You could
meats.
be happy. You could be happy. Just don't look at the camera.
Yeah. Ugh,
That's weird.
it's always the
I'd
weird
rather
people.
I'd rather watch Salt because he's always tenderizing his meats
Oh,
at all
yeah.
times.
And just
Yeah, dude. Like he slaps it. He seems like a messy kind of guy because he'll trim the fat and just fling it.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
It's like a
surprised like his
slingshot.
restaurants have like a 5 star, or not a 5 star,
Dude, like
A
An
rating or
A.
something. An
what
A rating.
the videos of him just like pulling the meat off the bone like so easily, and then just like hitting it with the knife sideways, and then the meat just like pulls apart on its own.
Mhm.
Oh, bro.
And then
You know,
the on top.
you know what's the worst thing to watch?
Mm.
Like late at night, like now,
Mhm.
is like anything on the Food Network,
Mm.
like diners, drive-ins, and dives, or anything
Oh
like that.
yes.
It's the worst because it's just you're just watching this awesome food and you know you can't have it.
Can't have it.
First because it's not in your area. Two, even if it was in your area, it's likely already closed. So now you just have to like
You gotta
go
set
make
up with
yourself some
like
cereal.
yeah, or go to like McDonald's.
It's just it's just not the same, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta eat cookies with milk. That's all you got.
Ooh.
And
And they were here
and you're
having.
watching
They're having.
like a country fried steak with like
Oh.
gravy and then like mashed taters with the works on them.
It's a nice tri-tip sandwich dipped in au jus.
Ooh.
You're just like,
Look. That I was.
or it's the like them tacos de birria with.
See,
Have you seen those in like Instagram? The
yeah,
tacos
yeah,
de
yeah.
birria with like a
The,
cup of ramen,
yeah.
and then they
Pretty
have like, their own little vasito of au jus, so you're
Just
dumping
dipping.
all of it through and just.
See, that's my favorite part of like being Mexican. It's it's the food. We're such foodies.
Mhm.
And like I think particularly I don't think I've eaten with a lot with Yunoe, but at least with Yuli, like he's down to try like whatever. Like if there's
True.
any new place, like there's no like if and or buts. It's like all right, fuck it, let's go try it out. I know you're like pretty open minded too, but I don't think we've eaten nearly as much together. But
I don't think so.
but when there's like spots with me when me and Yuli go out, and it's like oh well let's just fucking try this and like we either know it's good or not, and then like the question of like oh is it good? That is just like we get it answered.
Yeah.
And I mean that's what I really like. I mean a lot of our friends are foodies too, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
There's some that are picky eaters, but then like they're still always down for
Yeah, they're
just.
still down for the hang. Yeah, but we
There's
will.
there's a there's a place in Fullerton I found on IG
Mm.
that does like the tacos de birria and like has like. Have you ever had gobernadores?
It
They're
sounds
like
familiar.
the shrimp and cheese tacos.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Essentially, is what
Oh.
they are. They have those, and they have papas gobernador,
Mm.
and but like birria, the main the franchise, right? And I will make the pilgrimage out to Fullerton to go get.
To try those. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I will violate the stay-at-home order to go get.
Oof.
What I think would be awesome when the whole Rona thing is over is we go try out these like awesome places, and what would be a good video is once we record ourselves going and trying out the cool places, the cool foods, but we try to recreate them. That would be fun.
Ooh, that'd be
Since
crazy.
like since like I'm like I could cook, but like I'm very like home like cook. I'm a very home cook, so I don't like really follow recipes and like oh how many I don't
I
like
wish I wish we knew. I wish we knew.
Oh,
Considering
this is big truth. This is
considering
big truth.
Don't expose
considering
me.
considering the chef here will always show the entire group, hey look, this is what I made. Does anybody want some? And then we're like, yeah, we'll go, and be like, I don't think we have any more. Like just the ultimate fucking
This
tease,
just happened like a couple days ago too.
I'm
You
the big
bastard.
dude. And you got so much like heat for it.
I did from
Nobody was on your side.
the
You got like the equivalent of being jumped.
I got canceled by my friend.
Basically.
You know, you know what else that I've been missing? The Rona. I didn't realize I missed it.
Mm.
So like, I fell into one of those YouTube rabbit holes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I saw a video like it popped up in my recommended. So a tragic accident at a roller coaster, right? And then from there, I started watching more of them. And then from there, I started watching like amusement park rides and roller coasters canceled.
Wow.
And then I just started watching like a bunch of like ranking of roller coasters. And then I just started going on that journey. I really want to go on a roller coaster. I want to go to an amusement park. I want to go to Six Flags. I'm like itching for it. I want
Yeah.
it, and we
If,
can't have it.
if,
But one of the dudes that I follow actually just watched it today. He posted a video today. Um, that apparently Six Flags, because he lives like down the street from the Six Flags here in the Valencia one.
Uh-huh.
So he goes there like all the time, and he's like, they apparently they're gonna start letting people in, but by reservation.
Oh.
So you book your date. Say you're like, oh, okay, me and the homies want to go in July. You book your date, and it's like limited capacity, but I don't
Oh.
know. I don't know like how many people will they allow in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obviously it's gonna take longer because they're gonna like sanitize like for every ride.
Yeah.
You gotta be wearing
So
mask.
there still might be a wait.
There still might be a wait because you have to. First of all, you're gonna be wearing your mask. They're gonna have like hand sanitizer washing stations, likely the entrances and the exits of
Mm-hmm.
a ride. After one of the trains comes back and people leave, the workers have to sanitize it, and then the new batch is gonna be, I guess, something like that. I don't know when they're gonna start doing that, but it looks like at least for now, Six Flags is doing that. I don't know
Yeah.
what other museum or amusement parks they're gonna be doing.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, I looked it up real quick. So when will Six Flags reopen? CEO targets Magic Mountain and other locations opens in mid-May.
Oh, okay, so like probably like in a week or two.
What I really want to go is what I really want to do is two things. Is go to a stand-up comedy show and go to a concert or a club. I just want to listen to loud ass music.
Being a musician, I don't think I've ever been to a concert.
Really?
Like besides like the jazz concerts, like when we go to jazz festivals, like
Yeah,
no,
yeah, no,
not
no.
like
You've
I've
never
I
you've
don't
never
think
seen a
I've
band?
I don't think I've ever bought a ticket to go see a band or
Oh,
Really?
bro.
ever ever.
We
I
need to
don't think I
change
have.
that. See,
Yeah.
okay, like I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I just played I played a song on YouTube. And you know how it just keeps fucking playing music? It started playing live concerts for Slipknot at the Dia del Gusano
Hell,
in Mexico. And then I got very sad because I really wanted to experience old Slipknot before Paul died. Um, and before I came out like the whole bullying thing with Chris. And I really wish I would have gotten to I would have I could have gotten to see Slipknot, and I went through a little nostalgia like moment that I was like, fuck, I'm never gonna get to see them.
See him again. Food.
Because I mean, I got to see Slipknot, which is I'm actually wearing a shirt that I got at that show. Um,
Slipknot or System?
System. Sorry. System. And I wanna go see them again. They were supposed to play, I think, this month, but with the whole Rona thing, everything got pushed back.
Pushed.
And then I was supposed to see Mac Miller, rest in peace, the
See,
homie.
I didn't want to bring it up, but
I think we were supposed to go together, right, Yuli? We were supposed to go to the Greek Theater. He was gonna have a show for his new album, and then our boy passed away. I did get to see Tyler the Creator though. Before he transitioned into new Tyler,
oh,
when he was in
I was
the
like,
Ooh,
I
Flognog.
I I thought you were like gonna say that he like before he died. I was like, he
no
died?
no
Oh fuck!
because now he's more of like a groovy, like more 80s kind of music Tyler, and before he was like hip hop, like rap
Like
Tyler.
Odd Future
Yeah, like in the Odd
shit.
Future times.
Yeah.
It was for the anniversary of the Wolf album. That's the show I want to go see him, and it was pretty legit.
I'm trying to like remember who I've seen. I've seen a couple, and that was like all during like college
Hmm.
times. Because I was like, oh yeah, so I haven't been because I in high school I didn't go to any concerts at all. It was after I graduated. I was like, you know what? I have money. Let me like go see a person. My first concert was Beyonce, so that's a pretty big like one for me. It's just because it's on Beehive, got represent H Town, gang gang, you know. But
I
what
like
else
how
I
we're
listening?
like, I like how me and Jack are like talking about metal, and Yuli's like, I went to a Beyonce concert.
She has a rock song.
Ooh, I also got to see the specials, ska band.
Fool, I didn't even get to see Root Smugglers before they disbanded.
Bro, we didn't talk about that.
Dude, dude, I
Wait,
missed out.
you have.
The rally doesn't
They
count.
okay. I was gonna say
The
that.
rally doesn't count.
I was gonna say that. They say that the
the
rally.
rally, the rally doesn't. That doesn't count as a concert. Get out of here.
I'm
That
trying to
was
remember.
merely a performance.
I'm trying to remember what our biggest venue was at. I think it was.
Warp Tour, no? Or like, or wherever you met the Mystic Monster.
No, that was like a decent that was like a decent like venue, but I think our biggest one was at this big it w-
Didn't you play with like Gwen Stefani shit?
they yeah
Or like,
they rented out like a I think it was a hotel in Long Beach. They rented out like a whole hotel and it was kind of like a big convention rooms and it was like 8 different venues, and like you walked on one venue, it was like nothing but like metal, and then you walk to the other venue, and then it was like hip hop, rap, and then you went to another one, it was more like classical rock. Then the other one was like the ska reggae venue, and then like it was just a whole bunch of like little different venues, but they were pretty big. It was packed like it was pretty packed. It, you had to like squeeze your way through like the crowd because the hallways were just inundated with people, and then inside there was like ska they do the pits, and so and for metal too there was no room for that.
That would suck.
There was no room for that, and it was hot. It was humid. It was at the beach. And I think yeah, we were still like I think I was a junior for that show. And it was pretty legit because like being in a band as a high schooler and just playing at all these places, it was pretty legit. It's pretty fun. Um, but yes, you will unfortunately never get to see another show.
Beyonce?
Ever. I'll take you. I saw
Another
it twice
Root
now.
Smuggler show?
No, rest in peace,
Missed
the
your chance.
homies.
Fool. Can you guys do like a reunion?
I highly doubt it. Highly doubt
What
it.
whose backyards are you guys
Play in my little love hut
playing?
in the back.
Oh yeah. That's what I was gonna say. That was
Ba-
that's the first act. The headliners
Backyard
at the
shows were legit. Like they were really fucking fun. I remember one of them. We played it was a thing in an abandoned house, and the pool was like completely empty, and so they were
oh,
using
it's one of
it. And
those.
so they were using it as like a skating ramp, and it was pretty legit. It was fun. Everyone was just sitting like around the edge of the pool, and then like at some point a pit formed inside the pool.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
so you guys look like if they were filming it, it would look like an early 2000s music video.
Dude, yes, that could have easily been like a badass stage for someone's music video. Yeah, it was legit
It sounds like it.
cause you had the people, because it was a lot of the backyard shows here in SoCal were like split. They would do like some metal, some ska, some reggae. So you had you had your people with like nice slicked back hair and like Ray-Bans and like Vans and like Dickie pants and like button ups, and then you would have your cut off t-shirt, bald, with like skinny jeans with patches and chains on them, and then you had like your people with dreadlocks. Um, and it was a fun scene. It was cool because people that wouldn't regularly interact with each other were interacting, and they were like everyone was like respectful of each other's like music. Like when the metal bands were playing, like everyone was just like chilling, like they were not like boo, like get the fuck off. When the ska people, there was only one show where it was a very heavily packed metal show, and I think there was just two ska bands and one reggae band, and it was like eight metal bands and like two punk bands. So at that show, we were getting like haggled. They were like play something fast, and then it's like bro, we had fast music, but it wasn't like what they wanted. They wanted just like blast beats like at 200 BPM.
Just play with your regular set, just at 200 BPM.
Okay, okay. So at that show, we debuted a song that was a bit of a meme. It was our only one and only punk song. Okay. It was the song was called Landscaping. All right.
Okay.
So just imagine a punk beat, a nice like punky beat, right? And then the lyrics were L landscaping. I cut the grass. Um, I can't remember, but it was like L landscaping. L landscaping. I cut the grass. Something, mama. Da 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 da. And landscaping. Dude, the singer decided to pull that song from the set. I was not like I was like bro like don't do it. I was just like bro don't do it. And he's like no let's do it.
We have to.
It was anything but a hit. We got booed on that song,
Oh no.
and it was like we get it. It was like people were really there for metal.
Yeah.
Um, we were just kind of like guests because the guy who was running the show was like good homies with us. So they were just like, oh yeah, just come through. Like we'll give you guys a spot because a band had flaked. Um, and so we were like, fuck it, let's go. And then it was not a good show. It was not a good show by any means.
Red release.
So at that point, it was like you're gonna get booed either way. Might as well throw that shit out.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it'll stick.
It was
I can see the logic behind it.
yeah. It was because they were haggling us. They were like play something fast, and it was like that was legit the only like song that could have fit there. I mean, we had a song that had like a kind of metal break in it, but um, other than that, like that was it. Everything was pretty ska reggae.
Oh no.
Well, you know what else to go to
Hmm.
as a line?
Oh boy.
We gotta go to we gotta go see Jack's homie Orange Cassidy
Oh, wrestling matches?
and Yuli's homie Joey Ryan.
That's Yuli's Bay.
I thought one of these.
Yeah, but they don't have cumbia wrestling, or they should.
We're gonna make it happen. Instead of a sledgehammer, it's a Guido.
Guido. Hey, dude, if you did like a hardcore match and just use the Guido to like cheese grate their foreheads,
Uh,
or get the peine, just be like, ah! Hey, we have a powerful stable on our. Man, Cumbiach can be like the wrestling the wrestling.
Kumbiach.
Hey, we can't.
Oh, Kumbiach TM.
Yeah.
Don't steal our name. That's a band that's in the projects.
In the work,
Yeah,
in the archives.
it's actually in the project.
True.
True.
But we've been at it for almost an hour and a half. I think we've had
Long one.
plenty of content for the masses.
Dang, it goes by
Um,
fast. I forget.
we can cut it here and then
Ooh,
continue on the band journeys because we've all been in bands
next
of
podcast.
of one genre or another. So we can definitely talk about our experiences in the music business. But for now, I think that is it. If you like the podcast, make sure you give us a like, subscribe, notification bell, follow us on our social media. The social media for some reason is not showing up. However, you can follow me on Instagram at JZProds. Yuli, you can find him at King Yuli. And
King
then
underscore
King underscore Yuli, and then Noe, you can find him at no soul double underscore. But that's pretty much it. If you like the podcast, like, subscribe, notification bell. If you didn't like it, let us know in the comments. Is if there's anything that you guys want us to talk about or expand on, you guys can always leave a comment, hit us up on social media, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Is it done?
Now it is.